Hey guys, happy Thursday. Yes, I got my mini shirt on. We're headed back to Disney today. It was super crowded there yesterday. But we're going back again today. And Shane's actually off work today. He's going with us. So we're going to go play with Mickey and Minnie again today. Oh my gosh, I got these shirts yesterday. I could have got a size smaller. It's actually big on me. I'm hoping it'll shrink when I wash it. It's a large. My goodness, I remember when I wore a 3 and 4X. This is a large and it's actually big on me, so hopefully it'll shrink. But anyway, I got us all. You'll see the boys here in a little bit. I was going to get mom and dad, brother and brother, but all the brother shirts were little kids. And Shane is wearing a small adults, so I couldn't find one that said brother on it that would fit him. So we did Minnie and Mickey. So we're Mickey and Minnie's today. But anyways, so we'll feel right at home at Magic Kingdom today, right? Okay, so if you notice the caption above, I was actually watching a YouTube video this morning when I was listening to my motivations and devotions this morning, and I actually shared this in my ministry page. If you guys aren't on that Affirmations with Amy's page and you want to be, let me know. I don't do any business on there or anything like that. It's just a page of encouragement. I put scriptures in there. I put daily affirmations in there. I also, if I see something on YouTube that I watch that I thought was something that somebody would want to hear, I share those in there. It's just a page to lift up people and encourage and empower people. So it's called Amy's Affirmations. If you're not in there and you want to be, just let me know and I can send you a link to like the page. And you can add people in there too. It's just for anybody who might be going through something, or maybe just you like to have words of encouragement every day. I do post in there at least once a day, sometimes twice a day. But it's a great page to be a part of. It's a great little community. And if you need like prayer or you just need to chat with somebody or whatever, you can always message me there and I can chat with you in there as well. And if you're not, you always can chat with me on my regular page here, but that page is just something that God kind of put on my heart to make, and it's just a page to empower people, and I'm sure it'll grow to be something bigger, but right now that's just where God has me doing with it. And it's called Affirmations with Amy, and I can add you to it. But anyways, before I go any further, I was watching a video this morning, and she was talking about let it go. And I just started, when I listen to these things, God just kind of shows me different things when I listen to those, and it kind of gives me like an aha moment kind of. And she was talking about letting things go. And I was like, I started thinking about how many things I had held on to over the years that kept me from going where I needed to go. And then I was like, God was kind of giving me different examples, how people hold on to hurt relationships. I've had people say, I went through a bad marriage and I don't want to get married. I don't want to go through that again. Or I had a bad childhood and I don't want to have children because I don't want to, have to put my child through what I went through. Or something just simple, like maybe you ate something before that made you sick and you don't want to eat it again, or you don't want to try something new, or maybe you flew in an airplane and you had a bad experience and you never want to fly again. There are so many things that happen to us that we have a bad experience with, but that doesn't mean that we should hold on to that and never try to do anything new or try to do that thing again. I've tried a weight loss product before. I've tried a vitamin before. It didn't work for me. Whatever. And then we're afraid to try anything new. We don't want to step out and try something again. It's any scenario. Think back in your mind of things that you have said that with before. It could be something very small, but those small things could be the key to get us to the next level in our life. Stepping stones, they're big and they're small. So it could be something very simple as, I flew in a plane before and I never want to do that again. Well, how do you know that God doesn't have something big for you and you may have to fly to get there? I've done a public speaking before and I made a complete fool of myself and I feel uncomfortable and I don't want to do that again. Well, how do you know that God doesn't have something in you that he wants you to give to people and he wants people to hear what you have to say? How do you know that these fears that you're holding on to and these things that's happened to you that you keep holding on to, how do you know they are not your key to the next level where God's trying to take you to? If we could just say, okay, God, I'm going to give this to you. I know that I've dealt with this for a long time. I know that it's held me back. I know how, I know I need to let go of it. And if we would just give it to him and say, I'm going to walk through this. I'm going to make it happen for me. And I'm going to see where I go on the other side and see what can happen. I lived that myself. A lot of my things wasn't something that I was holding on to that had happened to me. It was fears that I had. Fears of public speaking. A lot of people do not believe that when they see me on here all the time and I've done public speaking. That has to be my entire life. My biggest fear is getting up in front of people and talking in front of people. That was a fear that I had, and I'll be honest with you, I still get nervous a lot of times, even when I come on here. But I know God has put in my heart, he's put in me that I have things that people need to hear. I have a story, I have a testimony, and people will not know my testimony if I don't go over my fears. So what I do on here is just a small thing to where God is trying to take me to, and he showed me that, and I know that. But this is where I start to overcome my fears to where when he puts me in that place, I'm going to get up and do it with the confidence that I need, because I'm taking the little steps today by doing live streams and speaking in front of groups that I do trainings with. And if my company asks me to speak, I do that. So I know that, and I get emotional when I talk about it, because when God puts something seriously in your heart, you have to be able to get over those fears to be able to get where God is trying to take you to. Those fears are going to keep you from big promises that he has for you. I didn't mean to be emotional this morning, but I just feel like there's so many people that happens where they are so fearful over what's going to happen, or I'm going to make a fool of myself, or what's people going to say. I think the biggest fear that people have is what people are going to say about us. What are they going to think about us? When we put down, I seen something the other day, and I don't remember exactly how it was worded, but it was like, something like, and y'all probably seen it, that floats around Facebook all the time. Man, I got all emotional this morning. It said something about when you put down, no, I'm not wording it the same way, but when you let go of the fear of what people think about you, you are a dangerous person. And it didn't mean that in a negative way. It meant that you are like, who cares what people say? It doesn't matter what people say and what people think about you. It's what God says. If God tells you to do something, it doesn't matter. And I love all my friends and family that comes on my live stream. But I'm to the point where if you don't like me coming on here and you don't like what I have to say, then there is a scroll button, there's a block button, and there's a keep moving on button, because I love you as a person and as my friend, as my family, or whoever you may be. But my love for God and what he has for me is much bigger. And I know that he has something in me that he's trying to do in me, and he wants me to do this to where I can get to that bigger place that he's trying to take me to. So I just felt like that there's somebody here, probably a few people on here, that needed to hear that this morning. And I didn't want to get all emotional before I go play with Mickey Mouse today. But it is so true. Let it go. Just like the Disney song, Let It Go. Okay, he did not tell me to sing though. I don't know, maybe one day. But anyways, just let it go and get the thing done that he's trying to get you to do. Okay? Anywho, let me get these boys in here. You're going to love their little shirts. Oh my God, Mickey. They got Mickeys. Come on, guys. Quickly, quickly, quickly. They got their little Mickey shirts on. Where's the Mickey family? Okay, come here. Come here. Put your pockets in, boy. Okay. Woo! Bless you. Okay.
Hang on. I'm going to turn the camera on.
Okay. Well, we don't need to do that. Come on. We got mommies on. Hey, look. Show them your Mickey shirts. Look. We got Sean Mickey. Okay, come here, Shane. Quickly, come on, we gotta go.
Hey,
We got
watch
Shane
it.
Mickey. We got Daddy Mickey. Mommy Minnie. Anyways, we're going to go play with Mickey and Minnie today. If you're just popping on, please go back and watch the replay. I had something super important in here I think that you may want to hear on here. If not, if you know somebody else that does, you can share it. But we're going to do our morning affirmations. Come on, guys, let's go. And then we're out the door. Okay, ready? Today is going to be an awesome day.
It's gonna be an awesome day.
We are blessed and highly favored.
We are blessed and highly favored.
We are the head and not the tail.
We are the head and not the tail.
And we are leaders, not followers.
We are leaders and not followers.
We can do all things through Christ Jesus.
We can do all things through Christ Jesus.
No weapon formed against us is going to prosper.
No weapon formed against us is going to prosper.
We're going to have an awesome day.
We're going to have an awesome day.
We are blessed and highly favored.
We are blessed and highly favored.
Mwah. My mommy and daddy love me.
My mom and
Daddy love me.
We're going to have an awesome day. You guys are too. Say, oh, he wants you to see the Legos. Hold on.
I want
Okay.
you to see this Shane's face. That means it's cute.
Okay.
That's your face.
Okay, guys,
Your
we got to
face
go.
looks
We
like
got
that
fast
when it was
passes.
4.
I love you guys. Have an awesome
No,
day.
I didn't say poo.
Bye, guys.
Four.